Hey guys, my name is Jordan and welcome back to my gaming channel called It's Gaming Productions. Quite ironic for a gaming channel, I know I say that every time, but you know, you never can tell with bees, as Winnie the Pooh once said. And today, as you can probably tell by the beautiful title I have inserted at the top of this screen, we are playing a game which is free, because today is Free Game Friday, in which I show you guys a free game or tool which I believe is going to be super awesome. As I always say, it's going to be pretty useful or pretty fun to play. And today we are looking at a first-person shooter called Arctic Combat, and you can find this if you go on to Steam. You can see it. It's in like the top. I think it's the second down at the moment on the free game genre sort of list on Steam. So it's not too hard to find, and if you have Steam, you shouldn't be too hard pressed to find it. But also, you can download it straight from the website if you do so wish. It's just up to you as to how you get it. It is like a third-party game, like many of the free games you can get on Steam, which means that you do have to create like a secondary account for it, so that's one thing to bear in mind if you don't like creating hundreds of thousands of accounts for all these free games you're playing. But it's worth it, because this is a really good game. It plays a bit like Call of Duty, really, in that it's like a modern military shooter that doesn't focus massively on realism. It's just really for a bit of fun, if I'm honest. It works. The mechanics are quite a lot like Call of Duty in that there's no bullet drop, there's no bullet time or anything like that, but it is really good fun, and the movement is all like really smooth and slick, and aiming and such is really slick. And if you're really good at it, unlike me, then you'd be a lot better. But anyway, sorry about that, I just blew into your face. I blew into your ears. But like, this gameplay was a lot longer, but at the start there wasn't that many players, because actually on this game there is a lot of players at the moment. Like, most of the servers are have 94% capacity or something stupid like that. I mean, there is space on the servers for you to play, but it's not like an empty game. You're not going to be like struggling to find a game. And it also match makes you pretty well if you go into the quick join things. You're not going to be up against like super hard people, so that's always pretty good. It's not like Counter-Strike where you just join a game, you're like, Jesus. But in terms of the like graphics of the game, it does run on the Unreal Engine. From what I've managed to like find out, it runs on the Unreal Engine, which it's not the easiest engine to run, but it does run pretty well. And as you can see, it's not like Battlefield 3 Skyrim graphics sort of thing. It does look good, but it's not incredible. I mean, the textures and everything are good, and the gun models are good, but they're not super like amazing. They're not like 4 million polygons and stuff like that. But I would really recommend that you get this game, because it's just so much fun. Just to like say you're bored of playing all your other games, you just want to jump on something which is like fun for a few minutes or something like that, then this is the sort of thing you really want to be doing, because the games can last up to 20 minutes. They do last quite a while, but you're constantly like in action. There's never like a lull in the action or anything like that. And it's not like with many freemium games you have to pay to get like the best bits. This is not the case with this game. And just another quick thing to say about this game, which just reminded me of there is no bullet penetration on this game, so you can't shoot through wood and expect to hit people. It may be a bit of a down for some people, but I have no problem with it. It just makes cover a bit more tactical, really. Well, a bit less tactical, I suppose, depending on your view. But anyway, moving onwards. It's not like super expensive or hard to obtain weapons, and the people who pay generally don't get much better weapons than the people who don't pay. They just have to play a lot less to get them, because obviously they can buy them straight off, and they don't have to wait to unlock them by leveling up. But other than that, it's not like they're paying to win, unlike some games, which we shall not mention in this. But anyway, it works. And the health system on this game is a bit unique, in that you can equip these sort of not consumables, that's the wrong thing to say. Like most things you buy, like abilities to help your character, cost, and they last for between like 1 and 30 days. And basically what happens is your health goes down and it doesn't regen normally. But what you can do is if you kill people, they leave health packs on the floor, which you can then go and like pick up. And you pick it up, it sort of restores like a green bar on your health, and then you have to wait for your health to recharge up to that point. It may sound a bit confusing at first, but once you start playing, it really isn't that difficult to comprehend and such. So yeah, but also what you can get is you can get power-ups and such, which means that when you're under 50% health, you automatically regen to 50% health quite slowly over time. So that's pretty handy, and you start off with that, so you're not at like a massive disadvantage in the game. Any criticisms I have about this game, the only real criticisms is, I'm not sure if it's meant to be a feature or if it's a bug, but it seems to me that when you aim down sights, your sensitivity is actually higher than when you're not aiming down sights, which I don't particularly like, I have to say. I prefer it to be the other way round. But as you can see, I tend not to aim down sights quite a bit on this game, because it just really increases the sensitivity. It makes it quite difficult, if I'm honest, to hit people at long range when you're aiming down sights. So not sure whether that's meant to be like that. There is an option to turn the aiming sensitivity off, but that makes it stay the same no matter whether you're aiming down sights or not, which I suppose I could do, but I don't know, I thought I'd play the game as it was supposed to be played. Another thing you do get is kill streaks, and they're a bit different to Call of Duty kill streaks in that what you have to do is you have to kill the amount of players, and then when you say it's like a 4 kill streak for a UAV, when you've killed the 4th person, you have to walk over their dead body where they'll drop like a UAV crate, and that gives you the UAV to use obviously and call in to help your team, which is like a really good system of doing it. So it kind of eliminates like campers and such, because you can't just sit in the corner because you won't get your kill streak rewards, which in my eyes is just a brilliant way of eliminating campers like passively. So big thumbs up to the game developers there. So if you're a fan of non-camping games, then this is definitely one for you. So as you can see, everyone runs around, and also spawn trapping is pretty difficult, because as you can see, when I spawn in I flash, and basically that means that I'm invincible when I spawn in. Did I say invisible? I meant invincible when I spawn in, so it's quite difficult to actually spawn trap people on this game, because you do get a few seconds of invincibility just to be able to get out of the spawn area. So that's always another like super brilliant. I keep on saying super awesome, and it's probably not the best thing to be saying, like, it's super awesome. But anyway, there's not much we can do about that. Thank you for watching this episode of Free Game Friday. It's drawing to the end now. I think I came top on my team in this game, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, just want to remind you guys, just a little friendly reminder to, if you like the content, and to be sure to subscribe. If you didn't, then don't subscribe, and also give me a like and tell me if I can improve or anything else you want to see. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.